Well, our troops know how hard it is to leave family behind. One Shawnee naval officer found it can be also difficult to leave friends behind as well. John Carter went to Iraq and found Charlie and Bandit barely alive, and he adopted them. They became his very close friends. Carter came back home, but had to leave them. And up until last week, those pups were living in Iraq. But thanks in part to the help of Oklahomans, Charlie and Bandit are headed home to join Carter.
We formed a brotherhood, almost, you could say almost a brotherhood with these animals. Just wanted to repay them, basically, for a job well done.
Now, the dogs have begun the long journey, and we are following their trip every step of the way. And this morning, we're talking with a woman taking them on this journey. Joining us now by Skype is Operation Baghdad Pups Program Manager Terry Cripps. Good morning, Terry.
Good morning, Stan.
This is not your first rodeo. You've flown back and forth over there about 35 times to Iraq to make this happen. Tell us about this journey.
Well, Operation Baghdad Pups does assist those men and women serving in Iraq to get dogs and cats that they've befriended back to the U.S. So Bandit and Charlie are the latest two that are going to be fortunate to find out what it means to become an American canine.
You just said something that kind of jumped out at me. Find out what it means. To these service members over there, these animals mean so much, don't they?
Oh, they do for sure. And right when the program began, we understood the benefits of the companionship these dogs provide while they're over here serving. But we've also seen the benefits that they provide once they get them back to the U.S. They're great in helping them readjust to kind of getting back into the swing of life over here in the U.S.
And you just said getting them back to the U.S. I mean, the logistics involved here are phenomenal. Tell me about that. I mean, how many things do you have to go through as these dogs travel through various countries?
Well, there's a lot of paperwork required, and we work very closely with the Centers for Disease Control in the U.S., so they're well aware of any time we bring these dogs into the country. They've had all their vaccinations and are healthy. So they began their journey in Basra down in southern Iraq. We're currently together here in Erbil, which is in Kurdistan in the northern part of the country. So they've traveled the whole length of the country of Iraq already. And we leave on Sunday to travel from here to Frankfurt, where we'll spend the night. And then we will arrive in Washington, D.C. on Monday afternoon and fly to Oklahoma City Tuesday night.
We're looking forward to that homecoming. Tell me about the emotional toll, though, that this much travel takes on an animal, and how do you kind of deal with that? Do you, each time you make a stop, do you do anything special to make sure that these dogs are adapting, because they can get pretty shaken up?
Right. Well, the dogs that we bring out of Iraq, I'll tell you, they are survivors, and they also are so incredibly resilient. You have to be. You're a dog living in this country. Because life for a dog in Iraq is pretty difficult. And here, they've been here in Erbil now for almost a week and a half, so they've had time to relax and get comfortable. And when we're in Frankfurt, we're there for actually 10 hours. So they go to a kennel that's right at the airport in Frankfurt, and the Lufthansa people take excellent care of them. And then the journey from there to the U.S. is only about 7 hours. So all in all, it's not that difficult a journey, and certainly once they arrive back in the U.S., it is all so worth it.
Oh, yeah, they're going to get to live the American dream now. Life is going to get a whole lot better. Terry, thank you so much for what you do and your organization, and there are a lot of appreciative people over here.
Well, we sure thank that, and any support that we can get for the program, because there's still more over here. People can find out through our website at spcai.org. And we certainly appreciate the support, and certainly these men and women do, and the dogs, the cats. For them, it's like they've won the lottery.
Yeah, and we'll put that on our website, too, so that people can get a hold of you. And we really appreciate it once again. Thank you so much. Have a great day and a great trip. Operation Baghdad Pups has rescued over 250 dogs and cats like Charlie and Bandit, and they do need donations to continue. And we have linked our website to theirs. Look for it under news9.com/links. And we're going to talk with Terry again next week as they continue to make their way here to Oklahoma.